Hi guys, the year is 2004. Where were you? This is the second generation Subaru Impreza, specifically the S203. Or this facelift was called the Lob Eye. Some call it the GD, still its name. And today we're going to take a tour of this car and tell you why, till this day, it still gets a very good price on the market and it's still a very good car to own, especially if you get a clean one like this one. So we're going to check the engine, or do we check inside?
Let's check the engine first.
Okay, let's pop the hood. That's how a door should bang, eh? For a real car. Whoa. In here is the EJ16 engine, of course, 4-cylinder boxer engine, or what they like to call straight 4, whichever name you choose for it. So this is a 1.6 liter engine, but trust me, this car picks really good. For naturally aspirated car for that time, I understand why people are really selling these cars quite on the higher side. Of course, it's mated to an automatic transmission. Is it a 4-speed or a 6-speed? You can tell me in the comments. I want to see who knows about these cars. I always say, just take your Subaru to a guy who understands Subaru engines. Don't take it to your NZD mechanic. And you know, it's any mechanic who can sort an NZD, as I always joke. So apart from that, just ensure everything is in tip-top shape. Your radiator, you know, the common things you check with your car. Yeah, with regular maintenance, I think you're good. Oh, about the gears, that time most cars used to do 4 speeds. But again, comment, 4-speed automatics. But let's see what maonis you have. This is a very unproblematic engine.
I think for my preference,
Yeah.
I would love this car if it was a manual.
If it was a manual?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Actually, most people convert them.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. If you go to very experienced Subaru mechanics, even these mechanics who deal with the Safari rally cars,
Yeah.
they can sort you out and do a good conversion. And you know some of these guys who can sort you out. So I guess time to check the interior. This is some leather interior. I presume the owner has newly, installed this, but it's very good quality, I must say. The steering wheel is a good size. It feels quite okay. Of course, it's an automatic transmission. The basic stuff. The year is 2004. So here it's all about the car picking, the car driving, and you're on the go. So everything is just, of course, the handbrake came essential with this car. And for those who like to, to drift, I guess this came in handy. And during that time, all these cars came all-wheel drive. So yes, you have storage space over here. Of course, your airbags. It's all I can say. It's a decent car, and it has held up pretty well. It's held up pretty well. Actually, I've just noticed the only leather that has been repaired is here. Here, if you check the sides, the leather has aged really well. Yeah, so let's check the back seats. Remember, these are driver's cars, so even if the back seat you don't fit, it was never a bother. That was not the reason. The reason for buying this car was not to, have people at the back. As I've said, this is a driver's car. But back in those days, even cars of the 90s, in order to have some space, I can see the legroom it's just there. It's not like the best. But remember, the trick is, if this seat was sitting flat, trust me, the legroom could have been worse. But the trick they used to do in the 90s, the seat used to be designed to be slanting, so it's sunken here. It's sunken at the sitting position over here, so that it is at a particular angle. That way you would sit at least it's like you are sinking. That way you are creating legroom. So it was a way, because remember back in the day cars didn't really have a lot of legroom at the back. So this is the trick which used to be done, and I guess that's the same one they used on this car. So, but it's actually quite comfortable. As you can see, the headroom is a lot. So yeah, there's nothing. Oh, of course, as I say, this is a driver's car. There's nothing like a armrest over here. Yeah, so when you're buying this car, you are sitting there, not here. So yeah, this was an afterthought. Let's check the boot space of this car and see whether it can carry some of your luggage. Huh? As you can see, like this spoiler over here. Of course, the braking. I'm not sure if it came with the car or it's an aftermarket design, but it looks good. So what do we have here? I can see a EJ15 manifold over here. The owner has told me these are not spares for this car. He has sworn. I should have made him swear an affidavit. I'm not doubting him, but yeah. Anasema si ya hii gari. Yeah. So don't be scared. Yeah. Of course, there are other tools here, but that just to show you that this boot space probably could have carried the inaweza toshea engine mbili za pasa. No disrespect to person. Yeah,
that's personal.
Yeah, that's all. That's good. Being naturally aspirated, I don't know. Inapiga makelele. Hebu onyeshe size. Unaona mwenyewe ni kama amefanya kitu. Yeah.
Let's do a rev test.
Yeah. Let's see what the owner has done to it. Huh? Yeah, no straight pipes, but still, let's feel it. Let's take it for a spin, shall we? Inside the Subaru Impreza JD S203. Whoa, it drives.
Launches quite well, yeah.
Very well, actually.
Yeah, there's a bump there.
Oh, there's a bump.
Those are really nice brakes.
Yeah. So it drives really well, I must say. And especially for the year 2004. How many years are those? This guy is 19 years old. Yeah, you can guess that right. So
still a teen though.
Yeah. Still young, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. If you get a clean unit, just pick it. Just ensure that the engine was not tampered with. That way, especially these naturally aspirated ones, if you get one which has not been tampered with, just go for it. That way, you'll get a clean car. Yeah, and don't get a project car unless you know the owner who has had it before. Otherwise, you might get yourself into situations where the car is making you bust your account. But I think by the time you're buying a Subaru,
the car is making you the project.
Yes. By the time you're buying a Subaru and you want to do all the tuning and all that, you have already made peace with your wallet. Yeah, so continue subscribing. Thank you so much for the support. Yeah, and see you on the next one, okay? Thank you.